Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah. Salatu wassalam. Rasulullah. Okay, so we should continue with our chapter 3, which is all about nouns. So far, we talked about al-ism al-mansub, the relative adjective, and ism al-tasghir, the diminutive nouns, al-ma'rifatu wa-nakira, the definitive indefinite nouns, al-ism al-mudhakkar wa-mu'annas, the male and female, masculine and feminine nouns. And we talked about wahid wa tasniya jama, and then in last section we talked about the massive aqsam al jama section, the various different types of plurals. Today inshallah we shall talk about the marfu'at, that is nouns that are always marfu. So inshallah we shall talk about this section, the nouns that are always marfu. So section 3.7, this is what it is. So this is about al-marfu'at, okay, which is nouns, okay, that are always marfu. That's okay. So this is about always, nouns that are always marfu, okay, in the state of rafa. So there are 8 categories of nouns that are always marfu. Okay, so there are, and we shall list them here. So fa'il, okay, fa'ilun is always marfu. Okay, and then the second category, na'ib fa'il, okay, which we have not yet talked about. Alright, so we're gonna learn about what this is. Na'ibu. I'm looking forward to this because I've always heard this. Na'ib al-fa'il. Mudaf ilayh construction. Na'ib al-fa'il. Okay. And then number 3 and number 4. These are, we know this already, so I'll just put mubtada, the and khabarun, mubtada and khabar. Okay, so it's kind of terrible spelling here. So mubtada and khabarun. Okay, so this is 3 and 4. You know this, and let's use the number 5. Okay, is khabaru inna wa akhawatuha. Okay, khabaru inna wa akhawatuha, akhawatiha, khabaru inna wa akhawatiha. Okay, because if you remember, inna came, okay, in mubtada and khabar, okay, mubtada and khabar, and it made the mubtada mansub and the khabar was rafa. Okay, didn't change the khabar, so the khabar will be marfu in inna wa akhawatuha. So let me write this maybe neatly. So inna comes in jumla ismiya mubtada khabarun. Inna does not cause a change in the mubtada, in the khabar, but it will change the mubtada and you get fatha. Inna allaha ghafurur rahim, right? So but the khabar will remain marfu here. So the khabar will remain marfu. So that's why the khabar inna will be, and akhawatuha will be this. Okay. And number 6. Okay. Ism kana wa akhawatiha. Okay. Because if you remember kana, okay, and it will not change the mubtada but you'll make the khabar mansub. Kana will affect the khabar mansub, but it will keep the ism right here, ism inna rafa. So ism inna. So this will be ism kana. So ism kana will remain rafa. So inna affects the mubtada. So the khabar will remain rafa. Kana affects the khabar, but the ism kana will remain rafa. So ism kana and wakhawatuha will remain marfu. Okay, so that's those two categories, I understand. So let's see what we got next. Number 7. Okay, number 7. This is a big one, so let's just see what we can do here. So this is a big name here. Okay, ismu wa. Say this is ismu. Okay, ismu ma wala. I have no idea what this ma wala. Al mushabbahataini. Al mu mushabbahataini. Mushabbahataini. وما mushabbahataini bilaysa. Okay, so bilaysa. Okay, bilaysa. Okay, maybe I didn't put the laysa properly here, so b laysa. Bilaysa. Okay, something to place. Okay, so that's number 7. We can look forward to this, learning something new here. And the last one is number 8 is khabaru la allati خبر لا التي لنفي لا نفي الجنسي. Okay, I'll choose that's it. Okay, الجنسي. Jinsi. Okay, whatever that means. Okay, inshallah, we'll talk about it. So these all these categories are going to be marfu. So the first category, fa'il. Okay, fa'il, we know this kind of fa'il is always marfu, and naib fa'il is going to be marfu, and the third category is mubtada and khabar is marfu, and we know that khabar of inna is marfu. Khabar inna is marfu, and ism kana khata is marfu. Okay, and then the last two categories are ism ma wala mushabbahataini bilaysa, and khabaru la allati لنفي الجنسي. Okay, so those are the 8 categories of things that are always marfu. Okay, so we're going to talk about the first topic in this particular section, and then we'll go in this section as multiple subsections. Okay, so we're going to talk about fa'il first, this first category, fa'il. Okay, so fa'ilun. Okay, this is the doer, okay, or the subject. Okay, so the doer or the subject, right? Okay, so fa'il, it is a doer of the action or of this or of the meaning contained in the verb. So it is doer of the action, okay, doer of the action, or of the meaning, okay, contained, okay, in the verb. So sometimes it's not explicitly mentioned, right? So, but the verb action will suggest the doer. So whoever's doing the action or the meaning of the verb that's been expressed. The fa'il can either be a personal pronoun or a ism zahir that is visible in words after the fi'il. So fa'il can be, okay, it can be a personal pronoun. It can be a damirun, okay. It can be a personal pronoun, okay, or it can be ism zahir. Alright, so I'll put it like, or it can be it's visible. Ismun, name of a person. Ismu zahir or something. Zahirun, okay. It could be a damir or ism zahir that is visible in words after fi'l, okay. That is visible in words after the fi'l. Fi'lun, okay. For example, you say ja'a zaydun. This is fi'l and this would be the fa'il is there, okay. And also you can just say zahabat, okay. That means she left. There's no name mentioned here, but it's a damir that is hidden here, right? So so it's like that, hidden. So it could be a damir that's hidden or not hidden, or it could be a name that comes after the fi'l, okay. Ism zahir, like this, okay. We have discussed personal pronouns before. Now we'll discuss what the fi'l should be for various types of fa'il. So interesting thing is so you have fi'l, right, and then fa'il, okay. So the thing is the what form of the verb that is used will depend on what form what the fa'il is, okay. So the fi'l that is used of the 14 sighas, which one of those is used depends on what the fa'il is, okay. And that's what we're going to talk about over here, okay. There are 8 different scenarios here. Oh my goodness, so there's 8 different scenarios here, so I'm going to just maybe go down the list here, okay. Maybe I'll do it over here. So fi'l, what the fi'l and fa'il, okay. So category number 1, okay. Now the fa'il, so right, so this is going to be fa'il, okay, with the fa'il. So fa'il, okay. Right, so if the fa'il is zahir mu'annas haqiqi, okay, zahir okay, that means you can see it, it's a female, mu'annas, haqiqi. If you remember what haqiqi is, like not assumed feminine but known feminine, right? Haqiqiyun. It has a lafzi female. Haqiqiyun. Okay, I'm tired of doing mediocre job over here, so I'm just gonna like rewrite this thing here. Hard to measure the. Okay, so here we go. Zahir mu'annas mu'annasun Okay. Okay, ظاهر مؤنث حقيقي. And no word between فعل and file. Okay. And is important. And there is no word between فعل and file. They're right next to each other. Okay. All right. For example, so this is the first scenario. Okay. So واحد مؤنث. Okay. So for example, I'll give the example first. Okay. So قامت عائشة. عائشة. Okay. So actually there's no room here to write this, but this is there's a title to this thing, so let's write this. Okay, this is استعمال. This table has a name. استعمال usage. استعمال الفعل. استعمال الفعل حسب الفاعل. حسب الفاعل. Okay, which means usage of فعل depending on the fa'il. Okay, so alright, so here's the scenario. First scenario. Okay, ظاهر مؤنث, this is, you can see it. Okay, حقيقي مؤنث حقيقي, which is لفظي, you can see the ta marbuta. Okay, and there's no word, and you can see there's no word in between this verb, the فعل and the fa'il. Okay, there's no word between fa'il and fa'il. Okay, then the fi'l, so the fi'l that's used, so this is fa'il, so this is the fi'l, this is the fa'il, and this is the fi'l category. So if the fa'il is this, then the fi'l that will be used will be listed over here. Okay, so واحد مؤنث. واحد مؤنث. Okay, واحد مؤنث, that makes sense, right? Okay, واحد مؤنث. Okay, واحد مؤنث. قامت عائشة, so it's a ظاهر مؤنث حقيقي. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Okay, واحد مؤنث. Scenario number 2. And there's a, what if there is a word? Okay, I'm going to do this slightly in different order. Okay, because I'm going to write this in slightly different order in the book, because it's the same thing but like this. ظاهر مؤنث حقيقي okay, and there is a word, and there is a word between fa'il and fa'il. Okay, so let's give an example. Okay, so okay, قرأ اليوم عائشة. There are two examples given because there are two possibilities. قرأ اليوم عائشة. Okay, or okay, قرأت اليوم عائشة. Okay, but then you put it ta here to connect. قرأت. Okay, so in the first case there's fi'l and then fa'il. Okay, both of these have zahir mu'annas haqiqi, zahir mu'annas haqiqi, right, like this. So in the first case there was no word in between. In the second case there is a word that's in between, like this. Okay, so there's a word that's in between these two. All right, so there's a word that's in between these two, between the fi'l and fa'il. So there are two options. Okay, so there are two options. Okay, either you can do wahid mu'annas like you did over here. Okay, I'm gonna write this as wahid mu'annasun. Okay, all right, just like over there. Look on the top. I'm going to erase it and make the same color. Okay, alright, so I'm going to write this as wahid mu'annas, just like over here. See, khamat, khara'at, right? So wahid mu'annas. So they should have done this. Okay, because it's khara'at. So this is wahid mu'annas, like this. Okay, see, this is wahid mu'annas. That's this example. Okay, or you can use wahid mudhakkar. This is very funky. You can use a wahid mudhakkar fi'l for a female. So wahid mudhakkarun. So it's funky. So both constructions are fine, I guess. So mudhakkarun. Okay, see, this is wahid muzakkar. Okay, this word is wahid muzakkar, and this word is wahid mu'annas. Okay, so khara'a. Okay, so wahid muzakkar. So what? Okay, so that's, if there's a word in between, you can do that. Okay, so that's cool. So that's very cool. All right, category number 3. So this category number 3, ضمير مؤنث. So we have ضمير مؤنث مؤنث. Okay, the ضمير مؤنث. Okay, let's give an example. ضمير مؤنث. المؤلمة. Okay, المؤلمة. Okay, let's take 3 examples given. المؤلمة, مؤلمة, the teacher. ناصرت, like this. And then there's a dual form. Okay, المؤلمتان. Okay, مؤلمتان. نصر. nasarata. Okay, and muallimatu, al-muallimatu, muallimatu, nasarna, nasarna. Okay, here we go. So ضمير مؤنث. Okay. Okay, so now here the file, this file is ضمير مؤنث. Okay, it's a ضمير مؤنث. If you look at this first sentence, al-muallimatu, okay, al-muallimatu nasarat, helped. So the teacher helped. That's what that means, right? So let me write this over here. Al-muallimatu, muallimatu, okay, nasarat, nasarat. So file is a doer, right? So I thought incorrectly that this was the file, the doers, because I did kind of like messed up. So anyways, that's not the file actually. So if you analyze the sentence here, this is jumla ismiya. So this is mubtada. Mubtada'un. That's mubtada. Okay? And this is, okay, nasarat is actually fi'l and fa'il. Okay? And the fa'il is mustatir, hidden file. Mustatirun, the hidden file, which is here. So the file is actually in here, which is the hidden here. She helped, because this means she helped, right? So nasarat is actually jumla. So this nasarat is here. Okay, this together, okay, is jumla fi'liya khabariya. Okay, jumla fi'liya khabariya, and jumla fi'liya khabariya is the khabar. Okay, so and mubtada plus and khabar together, this will give you. Let me write it this way. Okay, it's kind of important. It's worth a little bit of effort here. This is mubtada, right? Mubtada'un. Okay, that's mubtada, and mubtada plus jumla fi'l khalis. Okay, this will be jumla ismiya khabariya. Okay, so now this is how you analyze this sentence. This is the mubtada, okay, and nasarat is actually fa'il and fa'il. Okay, and the fa'il is mustatir, hidden file, which is here. That's the fa'il, and that's the damir. So that is the damir we're talking about. This damir that's hidden in this nasarat, okay, which is the here. Okay, so the damir is hidden in this nasarat, and it is here. Okay, in this particular case. Okay, in this particular case. So that's the damir that's hidden. So in this example, al-muallimatu nasarat, this is mubtada, and this is fa'il and fa'il, which is mustadir, which is hidden file here. Okay, so the file here is here. Okay, and muallimati nasarata, okay, the file here is the huma, the two of them that helped. Okay, and then hunna nasarna, there's three of them, multiple of them help, right? So that's the file that we're talking about. Okay, so if the damir, and they're all damir, files in all these cases are damir. So it's going to be what's the fi'l going to be? So if the file is a damir mu'annas, okay, then the fi'l is going to be mu'annas, mu'annasun, okay, in its singular, dual, and plural form. Okay, nasara, alright? So so it's going to be mu'allimatu, al-mu'allimatani, al-mu'allimatu. Okay, like this. Okay, according to the preceding now refers to. Okay, so so it's going to be, the fi'l is going to be if the fa'il is damir mu'annas, the fi'l is going to be nasarat, depending on the preceding noun. Okay, two of them nasarata, mu'allimatun plural nasarna, like this. Okay, so that's 3. So we got that. All right. Okay, category number 4. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, if the file, okay, we're still talking about file, so I'll put this here. If the file is, okay, zahir mu'annas ghayru haqiqi. Oh, this is important. Okay, it is zahirun mu'annasun okay, غير حقيقي. حقيقي. If the file is غير مؤنث غير حقيقي. Okay. Okay, let's see. Give an example is the best. Okay. There are 2 options here again. طلعت الشمس طلع الشمس. Okay. خالت الرجال. Oh, sorry. طلعت. So here 2 examples are given. طلع طلعت أش طلعت طلع الشمس. The sun rose. طلع الشمس. Okay. Or طلعت الشمس. Okay. So 2 options. Okay. And this the kasra here for is to make it go around properly. Okay. So if zahir mu'annas, you can see it. It's a mu'annas, but it's not haqiqi, right? It's there's no, shams is a word that you kind of have to know it's a feminine, right? There's nothing in the word that tells it to by like ta marbuta and alif maqsura, alif mamta, right? So it does not any of those. So it's a غير haqiqi, but zahir, you can see it, right? Okay. So shams. So tala shams, rose. Okay. So this is a feminine. Okay. It's a mu'annas. So this is a feminine noun. Okay. So it's a feminine noun. Okay. Fa'il, right? Okay. Zahir. So zahir mu'annas غير حقيقي. Okay. Now, so we know this is a fa'il because this is jumla fi'liya. So this is fi'l and this is fa'il. This is jumla fi'liya. Okay. Fi'l, fa'il. Okay. So this is fa'il. So this is fa'il and then it's mu'annas. We know this. Okay. So then in this case غير حقيقي, then it could be wahid mudhakkar. Okay. As in this case, it could be wahid mudhakkar, mudhakkaru. Okay. Or it could be, okay, or it could be wahid mu'annas, wahid mu'annas. This is kind of good because if you did not know, right, if it's a masculine, feminine, if you make a mistake, and you're covered in a way, right? So in this case, you can either use wahid muzakkar or wahid mu'annas. Okay, so we got this. That's cool. It's cool. We got this. I'm learning. This is good stuff. Okay, number 5 category. Okay, Zahir Jam'u Mukassarun. Okay, so this is Zahir. I don't know how to write this Zahir really well. So Dha. There we go. Zahirun. Okay, Jam'u Mukassar. Zahir Jam'un Mukassarun. Mukassarun. Okay, Zahir Jam'u Mukassar. You can see it, and it's a Jama Mukassar. Okay, so example. Okay, Khalatir Rijalu. Khala. Okay, so let's do this. Khala Rijalu. Khala Rijalu. Okay, and then or Khala Rijalu. Okay, and okay, so now let's see what's happening here. Zahir Jama, this is Jama Mukassar, right? Rajulun Rijalun, Jama Mukassar. Okay, and it's Zahir, and it is Fa'il, right? Why is it Fa'il? Because this is Fi'l and this is Fa'il, just like in the other case. So this is Jumla Fi'liya. Okay, Khalar Rijalu. Okay, in this case, if you have Jama Mukassar, you can use either a Wahid Muzakkar or Wahid Muannas. Okay, Wahid Muzakkar, Muzakkarun. Okay, or Wahid Muannasun. Okay, Wahid Muzakkar and Wahid Muannasun, like this. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so we got this. Okay, so Zahir Jam'u Mukassar. Okay, Zahir Jam'u Mukassar. A lot of these you can kind of fudge. Okay, now number 6 category. Let's see what we got next. Alright, if the file, so this is all again file, just as a reminder, I'll put this here. If the file is any ism zahir besides the above 5 category, any ism zahir, any ismun zahirun. Okay, besides above. Okay, besides above 5. Okay, besides above 5. Okay, what were the above 5? Just as a reminder, so the above 5 were, if you have Zahir Muannas Haqiqi, Fatima, Zahir Muannas Haqiqi, and there was a word in between. Okay, and then Damir Muannas. Okay, and Zahir Muannas Ghairu Haqiqi. Okay, and Zahiru Jam'u Mukassar. Okay, Zahir Jam'u Mukassar. As if anything other than this, okay, Wahid corresponding to gender. Okay, so example, let's give example. Okay, let's give some example. Darabar Rajulu. Darabar Rajulu. Okay, Darabar Rajulani. Daraba الرجلان. 2. ضرب الرجال. ضرب رجال. Okay, so corresponding to gender. Okay, so it is now ism zahir, so it's zahir, right? Ism zahir. Okay, except for the above 5. They see rajulu, rajulu, rajulani, rijalun is a masculine plural, right? It's none of these categories, right? First 2 categories. First one, zahir muannas haqiqi, zahir muannas haqiqi. Those are 2 muannas haqiqi. Damir muannas. So the first 3 were muannas, and the first 4 were muannas. Zahir muannas ghayru haqiqi. So first 4 were muannas, and the 5th one was zahir jam'u mukassar. And then so this one, ism zahir, any other ism zahir is going to be wahid, corresponding to gender. Okay, wahid, okay, corresponding corresponding to gender. Okay, that's it. Wait, there's 2 more, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, that's good. We got this. Number 7. Okay, number 7. Number 7 is damir mudhakkar. Okie dokie. Damir mudhakkar. So damirun mudhakkarun. Getting tired already, I think. Muzakkarun. Damir muzakkar. Okay, let's give some examples. Damir muzakkar. Al-khadimu dhahaba. Khadimu, the servant. Dhahaba. Al-khadimani dhahaba. Okay, and then al-khadimuna dhahabu. Okay, so damir mudhakkar. Okay, again here, this is jumla ismiya, this is mubtada, and this is fi'l and fa'il in it, the hidden fa'il, which is huwa, damir mustatir. So fi'l and fa'il. So fa'il is damir and it is muzakkar, and here again is damir, is alif is the fa'il, which is stands for huma, and zahabu, the waw, is the fa'il, and hum is the represents hum, right? So if the fa'il is damir muzakkar, then muzakkar in its dual, singular, dual, plural form, appropriate form. So this is the then. So the fa'il is going to be, so the fi'l is going to be, okay, fi'l is going to be muzakkar in singular, dual, or plural form, appropriate plural forms. Okay, so we got this. And finally, number 8. All right, dhamir jam'a mukassar. Okay, so let's put this here. Dhamir jam'a jam'in mukassarin. Okay, jamil jam'u mukassarin. Okay, for example, ar-rijalu khamat. الرجال خامت. Okay, okay, hold on, I might read this. خامو. Okay, الرجال خامت. Okay, الرجال خامت. Okay, what does that mean? Okay, look. If the damir is jam'a mukassar, okay, so this is fi'l, right? Okay, fi'l. So if the fa'il, right? Fa'il. Okay, الرجال. Okay, this is mubtada, and khamu is so the fa'il. الرجال خامو. جمع مذكر واحد مؤنث. Okay, ضمير جمع مذكر. Okay, ضمير جمع مكسر. الرجال, this is مبتدا. Okay, ضمير جمع مكسر. Okay, I'm getting slightly confused here because I thought this is جملة اسمية. Okay, قاموا رجال. Okay, so anyways, the doer is الرجال, this is mukassar, right? And mukassar, I get this part. And it's doing the action, subject, right? Khamu. So either then you can do jama muzakkar. Okay. Yes, in this case you can jama muzakkar. Okay. Or you can do wahid muannas. Okay, wahid muannasun. Okay, so you can do like in this case, khamat. Ar-rijalu khamat. Ar-rijalu khamu. Ar-rijalu khamat is also okay because this is a damir is jam'a. Okay, like this. Okay, so that is that. So that's this section. Okay, so let's review what we have learned in this section. And I didn't think it was as bad as the last section, but definitely some stuff to learn. Okay, so we talked about today. This is the first part of this al-marfu'at, nouns that are always marfu. Okay, so among the nouns that are always marfu are fa'il, na'ib fa'il, mubtada and khabar, and khabar inna wa akhawatuha. The khabar inna wa akhawatuha and ismu kana wa akhawatuha is always marfu'at, which these we talked about before in the previous chapters. And then these two, ismu ma wala mushabbahataini bilaysa, and khabaru la allati li naf'il jinsi. Okay, so this is what we're going to talk about in this section 3.7. But today we talked here only about the fa'il, which was the further discussion over here. Okay, so the fa'il, okay, is the doer, subject, doer of the action, or the meaning that's contained in the verb. The fa'il can be a damir, or it could be ism zahir. It could be visible word after the fa'il. Okay, so here, and the fi'l that is used in the sentence will depend on the fa'il. Okay, so fi'l that's used will depend on the fa'il. So these are all list of fa'il, and this is the list of fi'l. So this table is called al-isti'mal al-fi'li hasb al-fa'il. The usage of the fi'l depending on the fa'il. Al-isti'mal al-fi'li hasb al-fa'il. Zahir, mu'annas, haqiqi, and no word between the fi'l and fa'il. Khamat Aishatu. So zahir, mu'annas, haqiqi, like this. This is Aishatu. Okay, this is fi'l and this is fa'il, right? So then it will be wahid mu'annas. Zahir, mu'annas, haqiqi, and there is a word between the fi'l and fa'il. Khara'a اليوم عائشة. خرأ اليوم عائشة. خرأت اليوم عائشة. In that case you can use either a wahid muzakkar or a wahid mu'annas. Okay, so you can use either one of them in that case if there's a word in between the zahir, mu'annas, haqiqi, and the fi'l. So, and then if the fa'il is damir mu'annas, so this is mubtada and this is fi'l wa fa'il. nasarat is here damir, then you use mu'annas, and in its particular the fi'l will be mu'annas in the singular dual plural appropriate form. المعلمة نصرت، المعلمات تاني نصرتا، المعلمات نصرنا, like this. Okay, and analyze this sentence over there. Okay, and number 4, if the fa'il is ظاهر مؤنث غير حقيقي, it means it's mu'annas, it's apparent mu'annas. غير حقيقي means you can't tell by looking at the word that it's a female word. Then it could be either واحد مذكر or واحد مؤنث. طلع الشمس or طلعت الشمس. Okay, both are okay. And if the fa'il is ظاهر جمع مكسر, okay, so خال الرجال خالت الرجال. Okay, so جمع مكسر can be treated as واحد مذكر or واحد مؤنث. خال الرجال, okay, خالت الرجال. Okay, so both are okay. Alright, so and then if the fa'il is any ism hazir besides the above 5, and the above 5 were ظاهر حقيقي, ضمير مؤنث, ظاهر مؤنث غير حقيقي, ظاهر جمع مكسر. If it's anything other than that, then is other than that ضرب الرجال be واحد corresponding to the gender. Okay, واحد corresponding to the gender. ضرب الرجل, ضرب الرجلان. Okay, ضرب الرجال. Okay, so ظاهر, so ضرب الرجال. Okay, اسم. Okay, and if it's ضمير مذكر, okay, if fa'il is ضمير مذكر, then the fi'l will be مذكر. So الخادم ذهب, الخادمان ذهبا, الخادمون ذهبوا. Okay, alright, and finally it's ضمير جمع مكسر. Okay, الرجال قاموا قامت. Okay, جمع مذكر or واحد مؤنث, they can both work. Okay, جمع مكسر, so it's like yeah, so either جمع مذكر or واحد مؤنث, so that can work. So inshallah, if you focus in this, you'll get this. Each one of them is not that difficult. We just have to memorize the list and think about it. Inshallah, next time we'll continue with night 5. As-salatu was-salamu ala rasulillah walhamdulillah. Assalamu alaikum.